This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Introducing, in the red corner, fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing 146 3/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career with 27 wins, no defeats, 1 draw, and 22 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the WBC welterweight champion of the world, Milton, the Iceman McCrory. And in the blue corner, his opponent from Fort Worth, Texas. He too weighed 146 3/4 pounds. He too is undefeated in his professional career with 23 wins, no defeats, and 18 KOs. He is the IBF and WBA welterweight champion of the world, presenting Donald, the Lone Star Cobra, Curry.
Guys, we both had construction in the dressing room. Any questions from Mr. McCrory's corner or the chief second? Any questions, Mr. Curry's corner or the chief second? All right, let's get it on.
Let's get it on. And a word about the odds. You asked me before, Barry. What I've learned is that there have been very little betting actually on the outcome of the fight, but the odds have gone from even money to 2-1 that it won't go the distance. Two champions in the ring, and everybody's expecting them to put it out there and try to win.
One observation, Ray, that I had, too, was the last time I saw a fighter as relaxed as Milton McCrory and as intense as Donald Curry was the marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns fight, when Hearns came in very relaxed and Hagler came in all business.
Well, with Curry, he's very serious, and his punch is a lot more accurate than McCrory. McCrory's trying to use that jab, keep Curry at bay, keep him on the outside. But see, inside, Barry, Curry is a much more effective fighter.
Curry going downstairs early in the first round and pressing the fight. And a big right hand.
He's timing that jab, left jab of McCrory, and coming with the counter right hand.
And another good left hand.
McCrory is a little tight here. And see, Curry's doing the right thing. He's staying right on top of him. Another thing, he's starting to telegraph his punches.
Again, a combination drives McCrory into the ropes. He bounces off the ropes. Ray, you were saying he can't be on the ropes.
He can't be on the ropes because that's when Curry is going to work that body and come back to the head. Another thing, Barry, is the fact that jab of McCrory is starting to slow down now. This early in the round. He needs to get that jab back.
Not even halfway into the first round. Again, it is Curry pressing the action.
And Curry looks to be a lot stronger. Very good defense. He has better defense than McCrory. Keeps those hands high, keeps that chin tucked. He's making every punch count.
And it also seems that Donald Curry feels that McCrory can't hurt him. He hit him a couple of fairly good shots, and Curry didn't even flinch, didn't even take a half step back.
You notice that McCrory now is starting to double up on his jab. What he's trying to do is trying to bait Curry in for that good right hand. McCrory has a devastating right hand.
And another good left hand, and McCrory's in trouble. Curry right on top of him.
He's hurt. You notice his knees buckle.
Another left hand.
Curry's going to stay right on top of his man.
McCrory is still in trouble.
You notice how high that Curry keeps those hands. Very good defense. He's fighting a perfect fight this time. There he ran to the right hand of McCrory.
That was the first wild punch that Curry has thrown.
Take him inside, Barry. Take him inside, Barry. Get the punches up. Come on.
Roseland telling him to keep the punches up. End of the first round. Huge round for Donald Curry.
A very dominant round
a classic round for Donald Curry. You're looking at Milton McCrory.
I believe he's going to burn himself out. He's fighting too intensely. When you get through with your shit, push him off. And keep the left hand out there. You understand? If you want to move, keep the left hand out there. He's fighting a lot more tighter than he normally is. Try them and let that damn right hand go.
Oh, no.
And here is Curry in action with a good right hand, which will show right 1 minute. Staying close, the left hand. That was the left hand. A perfect punch came down and over with the left. Here it is from another angle. Curry measuring his man. McCrory a little bit off balance. He took an awful good punch. He's remaining competitive. Let's see what he comes up with in this round.
Second round, Emmanuel Stewart telling Milton McCrory, I believe he's going to burn himself out. We'll see.
I doubt that very seriously. So in the meantime, that he's landing those big bombs on McCrory.
In fact, if there's been any question of either man's stamina, the question has been of Milton McCrory.
Mills Lane starting to warn him for the low blows that's being thrown by Curry. Donald Curry now is trying to work that body. Throwing some vicious shots to the midsection.
He took a left hand from McCrory there. And there was a counter-punching left hand.
McCrory's best bet is to use that jab. Just keep his man in the center of the ring. What's happened here, he's giving Curry momentum, and Curry's going to keep taking the fight to him.
Another good right hand by Curry. And downstairs with the right hand by Curry.
You listen to the sounds of the blows being landed. That tells you that these guys are putting a lot of body, are getting a lot of leverage behind each punch.
A left hand, down goes McCrory. A smashing left hook. He's in trouble. Curry right back. It's over. This one is history.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8.
You couldn't see a more picture-perfect fight than Donald Curry fought tonight. He has the makings of being a truly great, great fighter.
I would say it's a great, great fight. Donald Curry proved that he has the makings of a great champion. He threw a left hook and right hand.
Milton McCrory is still down, and we will keep an eye on him. We will, of course, let you know what condition he is in. They will keep him there as a precautionary measure, I'm quite certain. You will not see a better left hook.
That was one of the best left hooks I've seen executed. Picture perfect.
Minute and 53 seconds of the second round.
It was all serious business by Donald Curry.
He did not waste a punch. He threw maybe 1 or 2 awkward punches. Milton McCrory being looked at by the doctor. He is conscious. What keep the crowd in the ring away from Milton McCrory. They're putting an ice bag under his head right now.
The concern, Barry, was when he was knocked down, his head actually hit the canvas. And that's what the concern of the physician.
They will take no chances. Of course, sports medicine has gotten so far advanced in the last several years. Everybody very conscious of the tragedies in this sport and in other sports. Ray, let's take a look at it. We'll see the first knockdown right here, and it was as pretty as you're going to see.
You can appreciate, and it happened so quick, appreciate the power, the execution of the left hook thrown by Donald Curry. There, he stepped in with the left hook, picture perfect, right on the chin. You won't see a better left hook thrown by anyone.
Well, when they teach this sport,
and at this point, I don't think that he should have continued because he's still wobbly. The right hand.
And he went down very hard. McCrory was saying to Mills Lane on that shot that we just saw in the corner a moment ago, I'm okay, and Mills Lane then waved him on.
But you can see his legs were still rubbery, and as he walked out, he walked straight into that right hand.
Well, Milton McCrory appears to be all right. They're keeping him down and will do so as a precautionary measure. Now he comes to his feet, and they will sit him down on a stool. All this very precautionary. Milton McCrory is conscious. He is conversing with his handlers and the doctor. They're getting ice on the back of his neck. He appears to be okay.
Watch the right hand thrown by Donald Curry. He walks straight towards McCrory, and there, solid right hand, and McCrory is out for good.
Well, there is no questioning the talent of Donald Curry based on tonight's performance.
Well, the power and the way he threw the punch was just perfect.
You've always said that so much of a boxer's power, of course, comes not from the hands but from the feet, and he was perfectly on balance, both on the left hook and on that straight right hand that he threw to finish it off.
Well, Barry, you see the whole fight, the way that Donald Curry worked the body. He stayed down to the body, and when the opportunity presented itself, he went to the head. He was a much stronger puncher.
Getting next to Donald Curry, and we'll have a chance to see it. Let's go up to Larry Merchant right now, who is with the champion, Donald Curry. Larry?
Donald Curry, did you anticipate something like this?
Well, not really. Usually I don't get a strategy. I don't get that feeling until I get in the ring. And Milton was a lot taller than I thought he was. So I was going to try, you know, to fill him out the first couple of rounds, make him work hard. And then I seen I was physically stronger than he was. So then I really started taking it to him, knocking out, muscling, and I caught him with a good left hook.
It looked as though you didn't think he could hurt you about midway through the first round.
Well, I did. After I hurt him, I started trying too hard. I started kind of lunging with punches, and my corner came back to me. When I went back to the corner, they told me to set him up off his jab, because it was slow, and I stepped in with the hook.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the knockdown, the first knockdown here, and describe it to us as you see it.
Well, I was a left hook. My corner been telling me that, you know, throw that left hook. He was wide open. Most crunk fighters are. I caught him right off his jab.
Why are crunk fighters wide open for a left hook?
Most of them drop their left hand, and they keep their hands low. And I knew Milton. I thought he was a lot faster than what he was as far as the jab, but he was poking the jab out there, and I stepped right in front of the jab, inside the jab with the left hook.
You seem to come out almost in a cool fury, like you just couldn't wait to get at this man.
Well, in the last couple of fights, it's kind of been that way. I would like to go back to boxing, but I physically, I thought I was a lot stronger, so I went out and took it to him.
And he never gave you any problem at all?
Not really. He hit me with some good shots in the first round, anything that didn't daze me, but it caught my attention that I was getting hit more than what I usually do.
Let's then take a look at the final knockdown.
Well, it was the right hand. Boom. I knew it was all over because I snapped his head back, and I knew then that it was over.
You've talked about going right straight up to the middleweight division, or at least the junior middleweight division. Can you carry that punch with you? Can you hurt big guys like that?
I think so. I think when I move up to the 54 pounds, I'm a natural 54 pounder. I think I can handle the middleweight in maybe another year or so.
You wait all this time to become the unified welterweight champion, and now you say after one fight you're going to abandon the title, or are you going to defend it at all?
I don't think so. I think I want to go up and fight junior middleweight. I don't think the credibility in the welterweight division, there's nobody there that will motivate me to get up and make me do the things I'm supposed to do. In the junior middleweight, I think there's a lot of quality fighters that will make me better in the long run.
Name some of them.
Mike McCullum, Tommy Hearns, Santos, Davey Moore. It's a lot of good junior middleweights.
Bring them out.
What does this mean to you in terms of your saying that you want to be more than just a champion, that you want to be a boxing figure in history?
Yeah, I think that's my goal. I think that's what really pumped me up for this fight, is that, you know, I'm looking more for longevity. Not really longevity, but history. I want to be named in the same breath with my man Sugar Ray Leonard.
Well, you've got a way to go, but you're on your way.
Thank you, Larry.